Martyn, can we go to the bar real quick?
Yeah, I'll come back for that. That's fine. Yeah, let's go.
So a few days ago, Ollie and I decided to go on a little adventure together to a place with some amethysts, right? Sorry, my memory's blanking a little. We were taking some stuff. We were looting around as rats do, you know, and he decided. Well, let me clarify. Cats came into the room. Cats came into the room, and we got cornered. And he decided to push me into them, and he ran off.
Wait, what? He just fed you to them?
He fed me to the cats. He fed me to the cats, Martyn.
Oh my god, that's like other than don't talk about Rat Club, and also don't talk to the humans. That's like third rule is do not feed to cats.
A fellow rat into a cat.
You're down to 2 as well. I didn't even realize. Oh no. I
got mauled pretty bad.
Oh my jeez. Okay.
I heard from the fleas that you might have had some encounters with Ollie previously, and I just want to know what your take is on him, what you think of him.
Honestly, I think he's a man without reason. I think he eats garbage. Sometimes he has like mild lead poisoning, and I think he kind of just does what he wants to do. I think he's a very self-centered rat. He's the problem child. Yeah, I've already been manipulated by him as well. So I wasn't killed by him, but I was made to kill by him.
So he's done this multiple times.
Yeah, this is not a first offense. Yeah.
This isn't a first offense, huh?
He's a problem point in the attic.
I wouldn't want to resort to violence now, would I?
Whoa.
That's not good.
Don't go to violence. I would say if you can, as much as he doesn't know many of them, use your words.
I was thinking of taking him to court.
Oh. I mean, that would be a first. I think Toby Rat's had a case open on me for a while. If you're able to push it through and actually get a hearing, then I'd be very impressed.
I'm pushing it through today. We're doing it today, Martyn. Oh. Well, I'm taking Ollie to court. Okay? And I'm gonna get justice. I'm gonna get the justice I deserve. I'm gonna get the justice you deserve. I'm gonna get the justice they deserve.
Who was they?
Oliver was lurking around. But it's time. I think it's time. I can't just be pushed around like that in the future. You can't be pushed around like that in the future, you know? I don't think we can just keep letting him get away with this kind of stuff. And I'm good friends with Oliver, so if I go to Oliver real quick, Oliver could probably defend me. I just want to know, if I take him to court, will you be able to stand up for me?
I can say what's happened to me. And that's all I can do. I can tell the truth and nothing more.
And nothing but the truth. Okay. That's good. Thanks.
Okay. See you in a bit. Jeez. Okay. So was that the thing when I had to go over to all the pumpkin lineup and go see everybody in their costumes and stuff? And then Garbage Rat was like, whatever they say I did or didn't do. And then I ran straight over and I was like, whatever he did, he didn't do. And they were like, what did he do? And I was like, he didn't do anything. That's what I just said. Did I just cover up for a murder there? That'll be 2 murders I've covered up for in the space of a week. One of them definitely wasn't my fault, and the other one I now feel a little bit complicit in. Garbage Rat's manipulated me in the past to commit a murder, and he gets me to do stuff all the time. And look, he never goes in his, like, paint can. What do I do here?
Oliver? Marty!
Yo!
Marty!
Hello!
How you doing, Marty?
I'm conflicted. How are you?
Yeah, we can each look at each other, can't we, Marty?
We can do that. You're actually very well framed.
Thank you. You as well. Oh, I have missed you, Marty. Me and you know all the good times we've had together. Me and you.
Yeah, we have, yeah.
We have. You wouldn't turn on an old friend like that, would you, Marty?
What do you mean turn?
I hear on the grapevine that you've been talking. And
I do
some
a
of the
lot
things
of
you've been
that.
talking haven't been good. I know you do a lot of that. You're a bartender. Of course you do. And we all appreciate your work around here. It's one of the most established places in this place. I'm a big fan. Words are being passed around, Marty, and some of them might not be true. And I think you should think about the experiences we've had together and how they've been positive interactions and how you wouldn't want them to turn negative. Isn't that right, Marty?
That's right, Garbage Rat. That's right.
That's right. I've just seen my potential rival in court speaking to my lawyer, so I might have to go listen in on that, Marty. But it's been a pleasure. I love you like a brother and like a son and like every other relation of mine that hasn't died, which isn't many. Anyway, Marty, I'll see you on the flippity flip.
See you on the flippity flop flap. That almost went non-PG. Jeez. Man, that sneaky rat is hearing all of these conversations. I really don't know what to do. I feel like I'm really caught in the middle of this, and this isn't even my problem. Dude, I don't know. I literally don't know what to do. One thing I do need right now is a scapegoat, because this here can't ever get back to me. And I've been needing somebody to pin this on for a hot minute. And if the wheels are already turning, and if that train's already chugging down the track, what's another carriage? Huh? What's another one at the back of the train? There's nothing, right? I could bring this as evidence. Character witness. I could go grab the book to Papa Caspercito. It'd be very hard for any of this to fall back on me. I'm going to take it and decide what I want to do in that moment. Okay, the book is here. Yes. Oh, take book. There it is. Right, I've got everything I need. I have everything I need. I think I give an honest testimony. And then, if it seems like Garbage Rat's not going down, I sandbag him. Absolutely sandbag him. Be like, bam, talking to humans, here's the evidence. Bam, open up the pumpkin, here's the evidence. And just go for it. This one literally says, from the trash rat. Like, this one literally says, from the trash rat. Which then very openly admits that a rat wrote this. Looks delicious, but the other rat said no to eating it. See, this is the thing. This is where he's dobbed us in. Back up to the attic. He's even told them where we are.
Martyn. Martyn?
Hello?
Hey. We're going down now. Are you ready?
Yeah, which room are we going to?
We're going to the Circle Library.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I know the one. Yeah. Oh, I wondered why that was open. I saw that earlier
Part
on.
of the case.
So you're the judge then.
Get away from me.
I'm having a day. I'm having a day.
So how are you feeling prior to this case? I'm a witness. You're a judge. What's your thoughts on it all?
Oh, you're a witness?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to do this?
I reckon it's fine. Nobody's within ear range.
I mean, we wouldn't allow for this back in my family, but to be honest, none of the rules that we live by really run here, so it's fine. I know Ollie's a sneaky little guy, but I'll be honest, pushing him into a cat doesn't really seem like Ollie's kind of vibes if he was going to take someone out. He's a little garbage man. He'd get his hands dirty.
But would he do it if there was just a piece of garbage on the table and he thought that Apo was about to go and reach and grab it? I can see him just shoving it out the way, like without a second thought.
Was there garbage?
This is the thing. I guess we need to find out. There's a lot of question marks.
Okay.
It's not the safest place to run this. It's very hard to get to, but I appreciate you choosing it because it's very cool.
I didn't choose this.
Who chose this? Who brought us
I
this?
chose this
It's out
because
the
I think
way.
it's cinematic and it'd be good for recording.
It's so the rat gods can see us with the open skies.
Yeah,
I don't know if I like
gods.
that. I prefer to be underground in the
Can't
garbage.
read, actually.
Could I please have the accused
I
here and their witnesses and their lawyers stand here if you're saying that you
Oh,
think
wow.
Ollie killed you?
Okay.
None of you guys are saying that, right? Oliver, you stay right here.
Where does just visitors go? Where do people want?
Well, I'm being
Martyn, you're a
questioned by
witness,
both sides, I think.
I'd
So
say the viewing deck is over there.
Why do you have a knife?
Why do you have a knife, Marty?
Martin always has a knife.
I always have a knife.
Marty!
Marty,
So I'm not allowed my knife, but he's allowed his
Silence
knife.
in my courtroom,
Sorry,
please.
my bad.
Sorry.
Martyn is allowed a knife. Right, please come to the
Here,
stand.
here.
Here.
Can you
Whichever
hear?
one of you is the
Here.
legal
Can you hear?
representative
Here.
here.
You are the legal representative.
Where?
Whoever
That's me,
wants
but
to
I-
tell
Here
the
or
full
here?
tale.
Well,
Hi.
God, they are
I
falling
like
hard up
telling
there. This
t-
is good for us.
I'm calling
Yeah.
Apo to the
Look at them,
stand
they're a
to
mess.
Okay,
represent
please come to the stand.
what happened.
Can I
Right,
stand
everybody
up there
who comes
with
to
you?
the stand must first tell me how lovely I look up.
Eloise, the
It will
paintbrush in
affect
your
your
hair.
standings in the court.
I genuinely love what you did with your hair and like the paintbrush and stuff. Like
Thank
it looks
you.
absolutely lovely. And I
I
think
do too. Marty, by the way, I mentioned that as well.
I
like
think
it as
the
also.
emerald eyes you have just really.
Okay, that's
Really-
too much compliment.
She's got brown eyes. She's got brown eyes.
You take note of
Don't
that. Don't
have
compliment
brown
her too
eyes.
much.
So
My bad.
when I was trying to form up a plan for us to both escape, he decided the better plan would be to push me right into the cats so he could escape himself. And I got mauled.
Objection! Objection, Your Honor!
You
Objection!
can't object. You're
do
not.
that.
You're not the.
When can I object?
You're not the attorney. of the-
You leave it to Oliver. Oliver will object.
And that's
Oliver's not objecting.
I
Oliver
would-
should be
Then he pushed
objecting.
you in.
I just-
Yeah, why aren't
he
you
pushed
objecting?
me in,
There's
and I
nothing to
died.
object to.
Slander.
I just want to ask.
Order
popcorn,
in the
Scott.
It's a bit rude,
Who's
if
eating?
anything.
Scott's brought snacks.
Is that allowed in the court of law? I don't
What's he
know.
munching on over there?
What you munching on? Give us some. Greedy little guts over there.
Different. Well, I make the food, and you're not getting any for that comment. So.
Right, okay, so back to your stand, please, if that is all you have to say on the matter. Do you know what? I do need... Hang on. There we go. Everybody doesn't shut up.
Crime bell.
Oh my
Crime
god.
bell.
That's a nice
Crime bell.
L with the
Okay.
bell.
Crime bell.
Beloise.
There it is.
All right,
Which one goes
Ollie.
first? Do I go? Which Ollie do you want
Yes.
to hear from first?
You go first. You come out
Ollie,
when I'm ready.
tell your story. What
Well,
was
actually,
your
that's crazy, because
perspective?
both of you have forgotten the first rule of court, which is to immediately tell
Sorry,
them
I was about to say, Beloise, I love the outfit you've chosen today. Is it cleaner than your usual one? Although I liked
That's
it,
an
I think
insult.
yours looks incredibly good today. And also your art is really nice that you have done.
That'll do.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, please present your case to the court.
Let me get up here, because I'm quite short, not as tall as Apple. Right, let me take you back to what I believe was last Saturday. A more accurate account already than Apple's.
Ooh.
Now, I was minding my own business in the garbage, as I'm known to do. Is that true, Oliver?
He is known to linger in garbage.
I saw Apple, afraid, running from cats. I said, maybe a man like me can help. So I joined him on an excursion to an out-of-bounds area. Owen would not be a fan of this. He broke through a wall to get there. Shocking, I know.
Objection, relevance.
It is relevant because it shows that he's a man willing to commit crimes and lie to his fellow man. He didn't even mention that as
I
an original
thought this
statement.
was a one-crime trial. We can't speak
You're
to
so
any
right.
other
My bad.
crimes.
My bad.
Yeah.
Ring the bell. Ring the
Please do
bell.
not bring other parties that are not relevant to the actual event.
My bad.
Doing,
Okay.
Doing great, Ollie.
Thank you. Okay, we walked right in. Apple picked up a big crown. He seemed very interested in the finer things. Nothing that I would want. Nothing I'd even want to kill for. So I just picked up a nice bow. I picked up a cool shield. And then I was ready to leave on my way. But alas, 2 cats joined the fray. Big they were. Big and scary. Of course, I'm too small to fight them off, so I hid in a corner as Apple, of course, bravely protected me. He's a kind man. A nice man. But during that fray, he fell to the ground, tripping over his own massive legs. His massive long legs. I tried to grab him, but my arms too short to grab, too weak, too frail from eating garbage. I could not save him. I ran off.
Ollie's got 4
surviving
ears.
only by the skin of my little rat tail. I asked not for sympathy for me, but that we all appreciate Apo's sacrifice. But do not let this lie spread. I cannot take the fall for a crime I didn't commit. That is my story.
Here.
This was my tale. Here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank
Got
you.
beautiful eyes, by the way. Green. Now I know.
Permission to cross-examine the defendant.
Thank you.
May I just conclude that that is all they have left to say, and then we can...
Okay.
Hi, is that everything?
You
Is it-
got really strong arms too.
No, you're done with the compliments. I mean, you're okay.
I think we're done yet.
That's it from Ollie's
All
testimony.
right,
You're all-
fantabulous. Wonderful.
Okay. Can I not cross-examine them, or is that what they do?
Are you cross?
We can
Why are you
start-
so
I
cross?
thought they were just
Echo?
opening
No,
statements.
that means...
Upon my
okay.
reflection of that story, I would like to say in psychology they say that when people are lying, they add all these little extra details that nobody has.
That's
But
not a
just an
psychology thing.
internal
I've got a goddamn degree.
We've all got degrees. Ellie. We've all got degrees.
You can read?
No, I can't. Sorry. No, I can't read. My bad.
Seeing as you were so concerned for Apo's safety and distraught at what happened, as you claim it to be on the day, following those events, did you comfort Apo in any way?
I couldn't. He left immediately. I think he was distraught from the death. He is, of course, a strong gamer, and to fall at all is embarrassing for a man as, well versed at combat as him.
But the next time you saw him, of course, since you were...
The last time I saw him,
him...
I did not see him. I heard him through the walls, speaking to my old best friend Marty. Drama. I heard them plotting that they were going to stop me right here and send me to the big house. The big house, I
big
think,
house
is
in
rat
the
jail.
sky?
The big house, big rat house in the sky.
Big house in the sky, aye.
It hurt me a lot, but I've not had chance to even speak to Apple properly since.
Why
Between
is
now and then,
Ollie
how is it possible
trying to make
that
me
in
seem
such a small
complicit with
area
Apo
you haven't
already?
managed to
What's that
have the
about?
opportunity to comfort your friend. That
Well-
is it not your duty as someone that
Echo.
that
Objection,
messed
Your
up in that
Honor.
case?
Badgering the witness. It's
It is
already been
bad.
asked.
Thank you.
in-
There's a badger? Oh
About
God,
time you
where?
stepped
Where's
in,
the badger?
Jesus. No,
Get
it's
the
okay,
badger!
Marty.
Get the
It's okay.
badger!
No, Marty, no.
He just wants his hoodie again!
Marty, it's okay. It's okay.
Don't
Echo.
worry, there's no badger.
Oh,
May I?
Oliver's correct. That was... Martyn, close your ears, please. That was badgering the witness. Martyn, you can open your. Not
May I
gonna-
say my piece in
I think
response,
it-
though?
That was badgering the
Gotta
witness.
give him a
Please,
pat on
the
Martyn,
you can open your ears.
ask
Oh, I can open my ears.
questions.
Okay,
You do not
cool,
repeat
thank
you.
said
my ears.
question.
Kind of weird to tell someone to open their ears when they're closed, isn't it?
Can I tell Akko something? Is that possible?
Yes, you may convene. You,
Yeah, like I 100% believe that Ollie probably pushed him, but I also 100% believe that Apple probably deserved it. So,
Yeah, true.
because I've had several instances where I have also wanted to push Apple in front of a cat. So,
Well, I'm being called as a witness. I wasn't even at this event. But
yeah, I ended up just telling all of things of like, yeah, that he had Apple has trampled my crops before and was also quite hostile to both of our two visitors that we had. So,
so you were building
I
a
was just
character
here-
profile.
yeah, apparently I didn't realize I was just giving her dumplings.
I think that's something I need to do as well. I think that's what I'm being called up to do. So I guess we'll see
Oh, I think we're being started again.
how this plays out.
We're
Yeah.
Yeah.
hello, may I have the
We're
witness?
coming. Yep.
Marty.
Sorry.
The bell got
We're
touched.
here.
It's fine.
I
I,
think we're
don't
winning right
understand
now.
what the relevance of us trying to reach a settlement prior to case.
good.
would
Funny because
be.
Garbage Rat thinks he's winning.
I don't know.
Thank
I'm
you,
about to
Your
anchor
Honor.
this boy to the
Your
bottom of
Honor,
the
I'm not
ocean.
done questioning
He's going
the
to go down like
witness.
the gardener did. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Time to drown.
Oppo, you're familiar with the two previous guests we've had here in the attic, right? Tommy and Punk.
Yes.
How did you feel about Tommy and Punk?
Objection relevance.
May I ask relevant this, please?
Your Honor, I'm establishing that Oppo has an aggressive nature.
Yikes, crumbus.
Your corner, but please do continue.
Okay. I thought we needed to get rid of them as fast as possible.
Why?
Because I wanted all the rats here to be safe. I thought keeping
you don't
those
you don't like rats who might be a threat to your little society.
a badger.
Is that how
a giant
you
badger.
see Ollie?
I just
Someone
eat
who-
garbage. I'm
May
just a
I-
little
may I
garbage
speak,
guy.
please? May I speak,
Yes,
please?
yes, you may.
I don't think any such sort of thing about Ollie. I thought that a giant badger and a chaotic little traveling rat would alert the humans to our existence as sentient rat beings, and it wouldn't be good for the attic in general. So that's why I wanted Tommy and Ponk to leave as soon as possible.
And so you
Was I
thought
a bit
violence was the solution to that.
Oh, I was never
Is
violent
that
with
what
them.
you're
though.
arguing
I was,
now?
You were
What?
seen
That's not
fighting
the-
with Tommy
I'm-
physically.
I didn't
That
set
will be all
anybody
your
up for
honor.
murder.
Okay, brilliant. I'd like to bring forward the witness.
You are a slimy rat.
Who's the witness?
Well, please do not be throwing insults in the
Demi?
court. That is not acceptable.
I'm
That
not
is a common
slimy.
thing you can
I
throw in
eat
the court
garbage,
is
but I
a
wash
bat.
myself sometimes. In dirt.
Throw it back, and that's the only thing in the court. Thank you.
A moment to throw it back, please, Joanna.
I will
Everyone-
join in. Yeah, this is our
Throwing-
family
throwing it
dance.
back break.
Objection.
family
Too
dance.
thick. Too
Yeah,
thick.
we go back.
Always, Zoe.
Alrighty. Yeah, what happened? What did you witness with your eye holes?
Oh.
What did you witness?
So there I was.
What tale have you come to tell?
It was a Saturday evening, 5:56, even more specific of a telling of a tale. And I was just there in the corner, minding my own business, looking for some green blocks as you do, chewing on some Play-Doh that I'd found earlier on. And I
You
just
like
saw
Play-Doh?
a situation unfold between the two relevant parties here today. And what I saw next shocked me. I actually slashed Mead. Now, this didn't feel out of character. And if you give me a moment, I can sort of just almost like build with evidence a little bit of a character profile here. Because
Okay, yeah, you may do that.
firstly, I just want you to take a little nosy through this, Your Honor. I'm just going to submit this bit of evidence here.
Oh, thank you.
This is
Oh, I
this
do
is
like
independent to myself, but one rat here is telling
no,
the truth.
I've
What is
seen
that?
this.
What is that?
Nothing.
What is
This-
that?
Nothing.
Apo is constantly talking about wanting to protect the entire household. And he's not wrong. He's not wrong. That book right there is proof that somebody in this courtroom is constantly trying to converse with the humans, not only for themselves, but revealing the identities of all of us, as well as our home
Object.
location.
Objection, Your Honor.
Objection, not
Hearsay.
relevant. That's my memoirs.
Hearsay,
No,
hearsay.
that's not hearsay.
It is heresy. Heresy of the highest order.
I heard him
That's
say
already a problem. And there's something else that nobody knows about except for me. I was the only person who witnessed it. In fact, Scott may have even been present for this. Do you remember on
are we
Halloween
bringing
when I
Scott
came
into this?
over and I said, whatever Garbage Rat didn't do, or whatever Garbage Rat did, he didn't do?
Yeah.
And then I was asked by Owen, oh, what happened? I was like, nothing happened. I was manipulated into giving that answer because what had actually happened was this.
What?
Does anybody
It's
notice
what?
anything strange about Owen's pumpkin?
Got a
it's got a
hole on the
clock on
side.
it.
It's got a
Why is there an
clock
orange
on it.
What, the
No,
clock?
there's orange wool on
There's
this
a
wall.
clock.
A cover-up!
Hole in it. A
The
cover-
what?
I witnessed Garbage Rat bust a hole in that thing, letting out the very spirit inside that tried to attack all of us on Halloween.
wouldn't do that.
Not only is
I
he
wouldn't
siding
do
with the
that.
humans,
Nothing to do
he's
with the
also
incident.
getting the
Nothing
What does
spirits.
it do with this?
Objection, it has nothing to
It's
do
showing a
with
repeated
It's
pattern of
not
dangerous
real.
behavior.
It speaks to the character of the
I would
defendant.
object. Somebody object. Oliver, what's your
I've been
job?
objecting.
This is a
I'm
repeated
letting
pattern
the-
of dangerous
No, 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 no,
behavior,
no,
putting
you
all
did the
rat
same
kind
It's alleged.
in trouble.
There's no proof.
It is alleged. I didn't even do anything to this pumpkin. I stole
Your
Appo's
Honor?
pumpkin. Appo was there.
Prove that.
Ollie's risky behavior has nothing to do with whether or not Ollie would
Risque.
murder
It's
a fellow
risque,
rat.
not risky. It's risque.
It does. If you
Then my risky behavior with the cameos has nothing to do with it either.
Well, I'm discounting both
Well,
Fair enough.
because I don't
Can
see
I-
any
can I
relevance
call-
to the actual event in
Use
hand.
my character witness. Counter his character witness. We have one.
Okay,
I'm
well,
next.
we need to wait for Martyn.
Gotta
to be
wait our
finished.
turn.
Unfortunately,
But
this
he's
pumpkin
lying.
serves little to tell us what actually happened in those hours.
For someone that was there, you're not saying much about what happened on the day.
Well, all I'm saying, I'm honestly, I was there. I was in the corner chewing, heard a bit of a kerfuffle, heard some cats out of nowhere. What some would call a Sparta kick, off the
Sparta
edge,
kick?
leg
you didn't
extended
see
by
it.
Garbage Rat, and straight to the ground. And Appo was, I can't
Impossible.
even repeat it.
Each
Your
other,
Honor,
Marty.
may I question the witness?
Pay for this one.
Yeah.
Not a threat.
Go on.
Martyn, you weren't there when it happened, were you?
I was in the corner of the room, being my sneaky
You
self.
were in the. So you were not up. You're claiming you were not up in the attic. You were down with them in the storage room. Why?
Just roaming around, finding. I was
were
honestly
just-
trying to find the quest. So that was the real thing I was after. I
So
had
you're
a thing for
claiming
books.
that you just happened to be roaming around and you found the room that Appo and Ollie
Broke into, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
was.
They had effort had to be taken to get into this room, and you just happened to stumble upon it.
I'm not the one on trial here. The reason I was in that room is neither here nor there, but I was.
No, I think it is because I don't believe that you were in there to witness it.
Your Honor, can I step to the stand?
Can
I have a question.
can't say they're lying.
This witness for?
I'm lying out my ass.
I believe.
Our side. Yeah.
If he was there on the day, why didn't he try and help Appo? I didn't see him come out of the woodwork
It was
to help
too
fight a
late.
cat.
Would you be able to fight two cats?
No!
I got
That's
these
why I
scars
didn't.
from
I
fighting
ran.
one cat. I can't take on two.
That's why I was so confused why Apple even tried to fight them. I wish we'd try to figure something out, but we couldn't.
That's not the story that
It
I
was
told
all
in the
too
first
quick.
place. You didn't say that you're changing your story.
Your Honor, it's not Akko's time to speak. Please silence him.
Your Honor, can I just add a little thing?
Yeah.
It is very in character for Martyn to just exist in rooms that he's not meant to. The amount of times I've been exploring with Owen and then Martyn just appears. Slightly alarming, but he does do it just for relevancy. He does just appear in places.
Who
Put it
invited
on the
this
record,
guy?
he's a bit weird.
He is a bit weird.
He's just a bit of a weird guy.
He's already tried to frame me for pooping on Starbucks.
Don't look at
rat
me.
bucks.
We have another witness.
How are you finding all these?
The fleas.
No, we're not
Well,
including
it's
the
not.
fleas.
That's not a
Nah.
witness. This is a
Including
piece
the
of.
The
fleas.
allotings, unfortunately.
No.
The fleas are the most biased
it's
body on here.
It's a piece of evidence that we would like to submit, as many of the fleas on Appo and Ollie's back were witness to the accounts.
So here's the thing, right? You've just submitted a poll that suggests that the majority of fleas.
It was on
think
Ratta.
that
Nothing is
Ollie-
ever a lie on Ratta. There's
that's
only
true.
truth.
Right,
Yeah.
So we can all agree.
Let's be careful how we talk about
agree.
Ratta right now. Okay?
Things can be biased on Raptor.
I didn't even send my.
That's a
fleas there.
lie.
I'm just
There's only
saying.
ever one
Sure,
post
it'd
at a
be
time.
100%
Biased. There can be
people.
no
If it
lies
was,
on
If it
Ratta.
was true, it'd be 100 people saying that they saw me, but not true according to the bias. It's like 60-40. That's not very accurate.
I'm going to be
not
consulting with my fleas.
Here,
I'll be
here.
back momentarily.
Like, oh god.
Okay.
Right, get over here, Marty. What's going on here? Yeah, we all got knives. Sister of mine.
I got
Hey.
it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's with this
Hey,
2v1
yeah,
situation?
yeah,
Whoa,
yeah,
whoa.
No.
I just
no,
want to
no
hear your
two
story,
ways.
Marty, and I figured you'd respond to a
Friends,
knife.
we're good buddies.
Spaghetti bolognese.
You're a resilient rat, okay? I needed
I know I am.
I needed to bury that pumpkin thing, okay? And if it's gotta go, it's gotta go.
Well, I'll let that sit quiet, Marty. That's not my business. Halloween was long ago.
Where's my client? Oh, there.
Okay. I've discussed with my fleas, and while some of them make some sense, some of them also don't. I have my own personal views on the things that happened in this court today and what should and should not be relevant. Now, personally, I feel this has very much been a tale of one's word against another's. And I think witnesses that have been brought forwards from both parties do have bias. And on that account, I do not feel I can declare Ollie guilty or not guilty. However, as a gesture of good faith, I will ask that Ollie does one pantry run for the attic. He must go down and gather food and come back up and bring us all food as a gesture of good faith. And for you, Apo, to feel that Ollie is helping us rat and ensuring that we eat well, do well, and, we keep safe.
I just want to sorry.
Can I ask one
This
question?
is a loss for me. I'm my own man. I don't work for the attic. I'm not your slave.
Ollie, shh.
Did your fleas reach a majority verdict?
Yes.
What did they say?
But
What did they say?
my
And
fleas
what would-
do not speak for me.
Yeah, but I would like to just ask what your fleas majority
What did the
verdict
fleas
was,
say?
and why you even concerned yourself with asking them in the first place.
Oh, I still
Akko,
like to
you
hear.
guys
This is
chose
the
the
same.
judge.
He's questioning the judge pretty harsh.
Akko, have you ever heard of the thing? It's called content and audience engagement. That's probably why.
Okay, so
You tell him.
Irrelevant. I don't have an
I'm
audience.
walking here.
I'll walk in here. I will offer an alternative. I personally do not feel Ollie is guilty in this situation. I do not feel this is something that we can decide on. It very much feels so-and-so said this, so-and-so
We
said
win,
this. And I also
baby!
fear that as a society up in that attic, the moment we start pointing fingers at one another, we become unstable. And the moment
This isn't a pointing finger kind of thing.
So true.
Well, then why have you
Question,
brought a
Honor.
matter that should be settled between the two of you in which you ask for an apology to a court? When you take it to court, you bring in things like the death penalty and prison and much scarier things.
Was that an option?
Your
I
Honor,
wanted a sorry.
Your Honor, the way we used to do it in the fields was either a competition of who could go the biggest carrot, or they just fought to the death. That was the other option.
I'll do the second one.
I was about to get there.
You
The
could've
other
just done a
option, if you are
pantry
not
run.
happy with the verdict that I've come with today, I personally feel my verdict has been fair. I have offered a solution to make your party feel more comfortable without inhibiting the lifestyle of the defendants. Yeah. If you are not happy with that, there is a fight club in which you may fight this out, and whoever wins, well, they win. It's a fight to the death,
Okay.
But I just personally feel like that really defeats the point.
Not doing it.
Fleas are just screaming fight.
No, you have you should do it.
Why should I do it?
Well,
I'll take him down,
have
okay?
to.
Another option,
It's
if you
court
don't
ordered.
do it, unfortunately, if you don't do it, you will have to fight to the death in the club.
What? Who am I
you don't-
fighting?
what? That is so.
I mean, I just lost a life. My legs are kind of killing
Then
me
I'll fight
right
him.
now.
I'll find him, the pink jaundice Judas.
No. I just
Wait,
I just
I'm
I'm an
Yeah.
officer.
Just take the
I'm an
deal.
officer.
Who am I
I don't have
fighting?
any.
You know what? I'll take that
just
fight.
take the deal.
He's fine.
What?
You and me, Marty.
I'll take that
You
fight.
and me, you'll step
Oh.
up for him.
It's going to be
After all
a
this.
court-mandated fight, for the love of God.
I just want to scrap.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
The court can
I'll scrap,
mandate
I'll scrap.
violence.
Too much sitting and not enough hitting has been happening around here.
Stop questioning the
Fight
beautiful
you?
judge.
Come
Is there
in,
any
real quick.
food?
Come here.
I got no food. I got no
just
food.
take the deal.
I'm not taking the.
Come here.
Marty, I absolutely did something, to be clear.
Yeah, okay. And I did something as well. The pumpkin
We
was
both did
me.
something. I know.
I did the thing
Come
with the
down
pumpkin. I got given
Yeah.
an extra life by the pumpkin ghost
Oh,
for setting it free.
okay,
So this is how we set this up.
okay.
We do this fight. We put on a show. We
Yeah.
make it seem really legit. I die. I whiff my shots. I die.
You go back to neutral, yeah?
Back to neutral. The pumpkin thing's buried. Your murder's buried. This is a win-win for us.
This is win-win. Marty, I knew you were on side. I knew it. All the rats said you were a traitor, but I knew the only Judas here was that Echo character.
So let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's give him a show.
Okay, let me put on my sad music. We've accepted the trial by
Apo,
combat.
well,
I'm gonna fight on your behalf.
I'm speaking.
I feel like
You don't-
I feel like a
you really
guilty
don't have to,
plea.
Marty.
It's happening.
Yeah, speak with Apo,
Let's go
Apo.
on a pantry run.
You stay out of this,
Yeah,
Shabrat.
I'm
You
not
could've
willing
just-
to accept something I didn't.
Hey,
Oh,
you
Oliver, I'm a
stay
proud
out
rat.
of
You
it.
stay out of this.
Not guilty.
You stay out
You
of
stay
it.
back in the
Get outta
garbage.
here,
You're not
you.
built for an indoor
So,
trash
Oliver,
can.
we got a plan.
Outdoor
Yeah, no
dumpster only. You're a
put the
dumpster
nut
rat.
out.
Guys, there's a cat.
Oh, go! Jeez, go! Follow me! Everybody, follow me. We can fight here.
Defendant. I guess I'll just get you something nice.
Oh no.
Thank you.
This seems like the kind of room to have a scrap. You
Right,
ready?
On the count of
Hey, what
three.
you saying? You want to rap first? Rap battle, then fight?
Okay, hit me with it.
Bah, pts, bah, pts.
Rap battle or rap?
You're an idiot.
Wow. He came
Now
out
we're gonna
the...
die, moron.
Bell down and ding it.
I've not said
Wait, the shield doesn't do it. Oh, wait.
put the bell
Oh, back
down.
up,
Oh,
back up.
whoa,
back
whoa,
up.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Sorry. We got a bit ahead of ourselves.
I don't
Ding the
have
bell,
a
ding the bell.
Okay.
I don't have a
Somebody
bell.
make a ding
Okay.
noise.
Someone
On
say
the-
ding.
DJ.
That's a ding.
Ah, come on then. Whoa.
This
Hold on a
shield
minute.
doesn't work as a shield.
Give him the
It
one,
does.
two,
It
left,
just
right.
doesn't show the animation.
Whoa. Come here. Bugger, come here.
Hit you.
You're not going to kill anybody else anymore.
I don't. No, there should be proof that I can't hit anyone because I'm very bad at the game. I would never hit Apple, by the way.
But this is
You
definitely would have.
He would.
Oh god, maybe I
You made
should've
me kill
gone.
Oliver, and now you're going to see how that felt like when I poked Oliver.
You're gone. Get out of here. You're gonna feel the wrath of
There
my
you go.
my
Take some of that.
garbage rat. You big
Martyn,
garbage
oh,
loser.
Do an
Crit.
uppercut.
I'm trying to hit you in the jaw with my
Dodge,
big
dodge.
slugger.
Stop working.
I'm gonna
Ow.
slug you real
Stop
good.
working.
You're good.
You're
You're
getting
good.
No, I'm getting stunned.
Hey,
Oh.
you're gonna apologize to Apple after this.
Absolutely
you little
not.
pumpkin stealing. Come on,
Ah.
poker.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'm doing a 360
Get out.
move.
Wait, no.
My
I'm not going
spin
out like
move.
this.
My spin move.
No, you're not going to flare on me like that. You're going to take the L here.
I can't actually hit
Are
you.
we
You're
doing
very
filming?
fast.